Hello and good day, everyone. Hi, I'm Coach Tony, your friendly neighborhood common sense coach. I'm also a producer and host in this channel. So if you're familiar with my online content, I'm a life and business coach. And you know, yung mga hilig ko, or rather my advocacy in using media is to educate, inform, and empower. So this is to give people the ability and capacity to elevate themselves and their family. So may taas ang standard of living nila and also mindset. Now, okay, let's move forward with this show. So this show, Let's Agree to AGRI, was conceptualized mainly because of the pandemic. Bakit? When the pandemic happened, ang nangyayari is that we saw that there's this really big need for food security. And we saw that the farmers or those who are making our food locally are not really equipped with the most modern or up-to-date methods in making food. So with this in mind, okay, we conceptualized this program to not only educate existing farmers or career farmers, but also wannabe farmers who may want to spin out of the yung mga tinatawag natin rat race from the corporate world. They want to go to the rural areas and they want to, grow food. Okay? So this show will feature new technologies and methods and processes and science, up-to-date science, the cutting-edge science that will help farmers, produce better, more organic or better yield. Okay, we'll tackle emerging trends, we'll tackle organic and sustainable technologies that can complement the agricultural industry, no? And most especially, we look into the personalities. We'll also look into success stories of people who have, transition or naging, sila, from urban living, naging ruralized sila and they set up a farm and they're making good now. So, ang dami pa natin i-feature, guys, So, for our first episode, what are we gonna do? We're gonna feature one of my dearest friends. He is Mr. Ed Totanes. Okay, in a shorty, he used to be a U.S. Navy man, and right now, he's a, successful farmer in Pampanga. How did that transition happen? Paano niyo naisip yun? So, watch this episode and find out how you can do the same thing. Okay? Roll it. This is again Coach Tony of Let's Agree to AGRI. And we're here in San Fernando right now. Kaya medyo maririnig niyo yung medyo may konting noise is because we're in one of the more popular restaurants here in San Fernando. Now with me tonight is a person that's so close to my heart. Is practically my kuya. He came from the USA, no, and then naging what do you call this? He became a submariner, or he came from the U.S. Navy, and then he retired, and then he went back here, and when he went back, he was looking for a condo, and I was there, and then we struck a friendship, and we've been, been very close ever since. So, okay. Mid-journey kasi dito, guys, anong relationship with the AGRI thing. So, after all of this, ang dami niyang corporate experience, and he's really an expert in the corporate scene, and he's also a Navy man, okay? So, who better yet to describe his journey from being a corporate and Navy guy to becoming a farmer? So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Ed Totanes.
Okay, well, thank you, Tony, for that very generous na introduction. Yes, I remember nung una tayo nagkakilala, some 7-8 years ago, it was something we were able to relate right away, and we became fast friends. Pero just going back to what you were saying about myself, I truly appreciate the introduction. Pero it was really indeed a long journey for me when I first started doing the things I'm doing today. It wasn't a very easy road, but kaya naman ng kahit sino. So, when someone told me that dati na kaya mong gawin yan, siyempre hindi ko mapapaniwala na kaya mong gawin rin, di ba?
Until you actually did it.
Yes. Pero alam mo naman na, it's a community effort really. Kapag meron kang ginawang isang bagay and you put your heart and soul into it, basta meron kang support ng family and friends, and meron kang community to really help you out doing it, nagiging mas easier yung process at saka at the same time bearable, right?
Yeah.
So, mas madali natin yung nagiging naiintindihan yung process.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind, Ed, dahil kasi out of all of your history with all your work, no, how did somebody suddenly become a farmer na hindi ko ina-expect suddenly had a farm in Pampanga, you know, and I saw it was a fantastic farm, guys. Nakita niyo yung farm niya later dun sa isang clip natin. So,
well, what happened was, marami dun sa mga nangyayari ngayon, were eventually nag-conceptualize yan noon when I was with the U.S. Navy. As Tony mentioned, submariner ako sa U.S. Navy. I was on 2 submarines. As you well know, when we're gone, we're gone. So, ang nangyayari dyan kapag nasa labas ka, talagang you're separated from the world, from the real world.
Yeah.
So, you do a lot of thinking, you do a lot of imagination, you do a lot of soul-searching. So, one of the things na gusto kong gawin sa buhay ko is do something out of the ordinary for myself. Something na my family never did. Something na I would just want to do it because I'd like to do it. I'd like to find out kung ano meron yan. So, explore mo talaga. Explore. And that was also one of the main reasons why I also became a pilot. Because, you know, one of the things that I wanted to explore was, well, I wanted to become a pilot ng bata ako, so I became a pilot. And that's where where my primary business actually emanated from. Was in aviation. Yun ang primary business ko. Actually been doing that for more than 20 years. I'm an aircraft dealer here representing an Italian company in the Philippines. We're major suppliers for flight school airplanes. So that's one of the primary jobs. I do full-time, basically 24/7, 365 days a week.
Okay, you came from a corporate and sales background, and then you're now also moonlighting as a farmer. Okay, so tell me how your life is right now, the difference between the old you and what is happening in your life right now. I'm so interested to learn that because, you know, natutuwa ako. The transition of Ed right now, you know, to a farmer is so much in peace. It's so very happy, which is I'm so very happy for it. So tell us how your day goes.
Next up, Ed takes us on a short tour of his farm, and later,
the transition wasn't really...
he tells us of his transition from the corporate world to becoming a gentleman farmer. All this later on. Let's agree to AGRI.
When this is over, may we never again take for granted simple pleasures of freedom. An afternoon out under the sun, endless laughter with friends, a hug from a loved one. When this is all over, may we always find more joy and appreciate the mundane things in life. Food on the table, a smile for a stranger, a stroll by the beach, the wind through your hair, peace and quiet, and the sweetness of doing absolutely nothing. When this is all over, and it will be over, may we begin to trust and respect the Mother of disease is all over, may we all rise to life, to kindness, to connection, to helping others, to holding on to every experience, and to believe that there always is a new day. A new light, and a new life ahead of us.
Thank you, Tony. Pero it's not, the transition wasn't really seamless for me kasi hindi ako natural na farmer eh. Marami akong dapat pag-aralan. Fortunately, during transition, may lockdown. Ano nangyari sa atin during the lockdown?
Nobody can move.
Nobody can move, kahap natin television, either you have Netflix or YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So, ako, nag-invest kami ng wife ko dun sa time namin sa YouTube. So, nanood kami ng farming, nanood kami ng how-to, ang daming mga self-help programs dyan. So, pinag-aralan namin kung paano maging farmer. Gusto mo magkamatis, gusto mo magkalamansi, gusto mo magsili, lahat pinaral yan. To livestock also, mga ganyan. So, pinag-aralan namin. And then, when the lockdowns were na-relax pa ng konti, ginawa namin, sige, gawin natin yan. Hanap tayo ng lugar, hanap tayo ng ano. So, one thing led to the other.
Yeah.
So, ganun na nangyari. Hanggang nagpa-farm na kami.
Okay.
Nagpa-farm na kami.
So, guys, you will see the how his farm looks, sa future test. So, okay. Final word natin to our viewers. What can you, besides dun sa initial opening mo about, being focused on something and really, if you focus yourself or if you really decide on something, you go and work on it. What other business or self-development tips can you give our viewers who are also wannabe farmers? Maybe they're in the corporate space like you were, natatakot sila, they don't know how to approach an agribusiness. So,
well, sa akin ganito, bago mo pasukin ng isang business, you have to consider three very important things. Number one, imagine yourself, if you can imagine yourself doing this job, ginagawa mo itong trabaho na ito, kahit hindi ka binabayaran, gagawin pa rin, maybe that's it for you. Kasi, pag hindi mo kayang imagine yung sarili mo na ganyan, then, madali ka
napipilitan ka lang.
Pipilitan ka, and madali mong mag-walk.
Mababaw. Mababaw ang motivation mo.
Tapos, i-consider mo yung level ng interest mo dun sa ginagawa mo.
True.
Okay? Kung walang pera yan, ano yung level ng interest mo? So, kailangan mong i-assess para sa sarili mo, gusto mo ba talagang gawin yan?
Yeah. Or the whole lifestyle, di ba? That, farming, maybe some other people are already also thinking of yung balik probinsya.
Correct.
Di ba?
Correct. And then the final element sa akin dyan na importante is kung ikaw ba, ready ka ba mag-invest ng time sa business mo? Kasi hindi naman po,
Time and discipline.
Yes. Hindi naman magical yan eh. Hindi nangyayari na accident.
Agri takes time to be profitable, guys.
That's right. So, kailangan may patience ka. Kailangan realistic yung expectations mo sa business.
True.
Pag hindi realistic yung expectations mo sa business, biglang yaman scheme, ang mangyayari dyan is biglang walang interest rin. So, what you, talagang ini-indulge mo yung sarili mo dun sa time, nagbigay ka ng time mo sa business na yan, then, ganun rin ang babalik sa'yo.
Awesome. Okay. So, basically, that's it, guys, no? So, Ed, thank you very much for, giving us the time again here. We enjoyed the food here in this restaurant, no? So, okay. So guys, we will have future features pa of Ed and what he's doing with his farm and all the other, he'll show off to us his planes, he's managing mega hangars, man, the development of mega hangars. So, okay. So with that, Ed, would you like to give a final word to say thanks to our audience?
Well, thank you for giving us the opportunity to share this time with you, and we're honored to be here. Hopefully, we can interact more para makapag-share pa kami ng mga ideas sa inyo. And then, hopefully through this network, magkaroon tayo ng better interaction so we can also spread yung story about agriculture and why it is important na tayo mga Pilipino matuto ng agriculture.
So that's it, guys. You heard it from somebody who's walking the talk. So this is again Coach Tony of Let's Agree to Agri. Good night, guys. Thank you very much.
When this is over, may we never again take for granted simple pleasures of freedom. An afternoon out under the sun, endless laughter with friends, a hug from a loved one. When this is all over, may we always find more joy and appreciate the mundane things in life. Food on the table, a smile from a stranger, a stroll by the beach, the wind through your hair, peace and quiet, and the sweetness of doing absolutely nothing. When this is all over, and it will be over, may we begin to trust and respect the Mother Earth, that she needs time to heal, like most of us do. And when this is all over, may we all rise to love, to kindness, to connection, to helping others, to holding on to every experience, and to believe that there always a new day, a new light, and a new life ahead of us.
In our next episode, bumiyahe kami papuntang Olongapo to interview our friend na si Ramon Fernandez. Siya ay tumutulong sa ating mga magsasaka gamit ang kanyang saka program, SAAA, sa Anico Aasenso. Next time on Let's Agree to Agri.